If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
Mark Twain. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Mark Twain. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform, or pause and reflect. Mark Twain. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Mark Twain. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. Mark Twain. Classic, a book which people praise and don't read. Mark Twain. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Mark Twain. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Mark Twain. A light can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Mark Twain. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Mark Twain. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Mark Twain. In a good book room you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. Mark Twain. Substitute damn every time you're inclined to write very, your editor will delete it and the writing will be just as it should be. Mark Twain. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Mark Twain. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. Mark Twain. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. Mark Twain. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. Mark Twain. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Mark Twain. But who prays for Satan? Who, in 18 centuries, has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? Mark Twain. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. Mark Twain. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government, when it deserves it. Mark Twain. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Mark Twain. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities, truth isn't. Mark Twain. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Mark Twain. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Mark Twain. What would men be without women? Scarce, sir, mighty scarce. Mark Twain. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Mark Twain. When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. Mark Twain. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Mark Twain. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Mark Twain. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Mark Twain. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Mark Twain. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Mark Twain. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Mark Twain. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Mark Twain. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Mark Twain. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Mark Twain. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. Mark Twain. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. Mark Twain. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. Mark Twain. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Mark Twain. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Mark Twain. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Mark Twain. If animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering outspoken fellow, but the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. Mark Twain. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. Mark Twain. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. Mark Twain. April 1st. This is the day upon which we are reminded of what we are on the other 364. Mark Twain.